In honor of Black History Month, we are featuring the amazing people, organizations, and Black-owned businesses in our area. The documentary, Buffalo Soldiers Fighting on Two Fronts, based on the Buffalo Soldiers of Seattle, being recognized nationally.
Yeah, and today we are joined by Washington-based filmmaker Dru Holley to hear all about it. Hey, Dru.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
Good
morning, Seattle.
morning. Welcome to the show. So for those who don't know, tell us about the Buffalo Soldiers of Seattle and what inspired you to make this film.
So the film is actually a historical film about the Buffalo Soldiers uh, that were created by Congress right after the Civil War in 1866. And there was a nickname given to them due to their participation in the Indian Wars. The Buffalo Soldiers of Seattle is actually the group that inspired me to make this film.
So this is a 1-hour documentary. It features interviews, reenactments, animations. What was the process of making this film like, and how long did it take you?
The process was treacherous and it was a long journey. It took 4.5 years to make this project. Yeah.
That has to feel so good to kind of be seeing it come to fruition at this point. Any kind of memorable stories from set or any particular moments that really stuck with you during the interviews?
I think during the interviews, of course, they were all significant. But I think what stuck with me the most is the journey it took to make this project and the origins of this project. Volunteering at the Langston Hughes Juneteenth Festival back in 2018, I was capturing footage to help them promote their next year's festival. While I was there, I brought my daughter with me, who was 6 at the time. While I was getting footage, she was checking out the festival, and after a while, I heard her say, "Ooh, horsies." And when I looked up from my camera, I seen something that I hadn't seen before, and it was an all-Black regiment straight out of the 19th century galloping up the hill on horseback. And my daughter asked me, she said, "Who are they, Daddy?" And I was honestly stumped. I could not think of who these men were. And after a while, I think it dawned on me. I must have remembered the Bob Marley song, Buffalo Soldiers. And I said, I think these are the Buffalo Soldiers. But I was a little saddened that she had forgotten this history, and also that I had forgotten the history and that she probably never was going to be taught it. So being the filmmaker that I am, I decided to take on this project.
It is beautiful to see what our children can inspire in us, oftentimes. And this project deals a lot with the complexities of race, class, power, colonialism. Talk to us about that and the message that you want the audience to take away from this.
I feel honored to be able to share the story of American Black soldiers with the world through this film. I hope audience will take away a greater understanding of what these men and women have done to build this country and raise themselves up against immense barriers at home and abroad.
For sure. And I know it's just been announced that the film's going to air nationally on Juneteenth, which is huge. Tell us about that and kind of what it means to you to have this story shared on a national level.
I feel honored to be able to share this story, this film, to the world. And having been selected as one of PBS Open Call is actually a dream come true. I never had, that is where I wanted the film to go. The film is an educational film, but I hope it is going to be inspiring and entertaining as well to watch. So it's so poetic that I started this project 2018 Juneteenth, and now for it to be nationally broadcast 2023 Juneteenth, 5 years later, is beautiful.
Talk to us a little bit about what it means to be part of the effort of making sure that history is not forgotten, that important moments like this, especially for the Black community, are front and center in people's minds.
You know, every February, and I feel that this is American history. It doesn't just fit into 1 month, right? This is a history that the reason why the Buffalo Soldiers expanded us and the reason why we're in the West. They built the infrastructure to the reason why we're here today. Our history doesn't just fit into 1 month. We live it every day.
For sure. Is there anything else you want to add before we let you go?
I want to say that we will be at the Kennedy Center and the Kennedy School in Portland today, and we'll be back up in the Puget Sound um, on the 1st at the Puget Sound University. The Puget
Beautiful.
University.
Thank
Come
you
on
so
out and
much.
check us out.
It's a great thing to do, and thank you so much for joining us today. Buffalo Soldiers Fighting on Two Fronts will be coming to PBS and World Channel this June. We do have a link set up for you with more information on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
Yeah, great chat with him too.
It was. I think it was really exciting to be able to get this particular focus on this.
I know.
film.
It's like you never know. Sometimes it takes your kid asking you a question and that sets you off on a whole other path, right?